All right. Welcome back, Mr. Jerome Neal.
Hell yeah, glad to be back, bro. It's been a while.
It has been a while. It has been a while since we've been here. It's been a while since you've been here, but we are back. And like I was saying right before, you have officially now taken the most visited guest.
Sick. Can we make a noise happen? Pressing a fake button right here.
Can we have a cheering? Can we have some cheering?
Oh, no way, bro. No way. It happened. Oh, my God. Cam, you're the man, bro. Holy. I was not ready.
Yeah. That's why he's here.
Mind blown, bro. What am I here for? What are we doing?
All right. Okay. So, hello, everybody. We are here with Mr. Jerome Neal, and we've just finished watching his recent full-length Purple Gold video. Is that what it's called?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, we got it right here. If you haven't got a copy, head down to your local skate shop, Sac Ramp. Does PLA have it?
If they still have copies.
It probably went fast. If not, hit him up on Instagram. We'll get you some copies. But it is featuring Mr. Jesse Bedreau, Trey Lemons, Matt Beaton, Devon White, Alex Lopez, Skylar Ricketts, Chris. I don't know how to say his last name.
Kamali.
Chris Kamali. Sorry, Chris. Stefan Molding. Stefan or Steven?
Oh, I honestly don't remember.
The way it's spelled. Stefan Molding.
We'll go with both.
Michael Pluzzi.
Tomato.
Dre Laura. Lucas Olson. Johnny Carmen. Tyler Blanchett. Austin Padilla. And Jerome Neal.
Hey.
You got some tricks in there.
I did this time.
Dude, this video is really good.
Thank you.
For those of you who missed it, it premiered at Sac Ramp.
Ooh, thank you to you. You were the man to make that all happen.
Well, I had to talk you into it a little bit.
Dude, you manifested all of that happening, bro. You definitely did.
Yeah, so when we first opened, a little behind the scenes story, when we first opened Sac Ramp and we first got kind of the things situated and the screen up and everything, you were like one of the first dudes I called. I was like, dude, come check us out. Just come skate. Come check it out. You came and I was like, dude, video? You should do your video.
I was like, I don't know.
I don't know if I could fit enough people. I don't know if this is. I was going to do a theater. So okay. But I just planted the seed. It was like, And then when it came time, I got the call. You were like, "What's up?" And I was like, "What's up?"
And you guys made it happen better than I could have ever imagined, bro.
Dude, it was fantastic. The whole place was packed to the gills. We had it playing on the ramp. We had it playing on the big screen. We had people outside. Dude, I saw like parents there. There were fucking hella just people on people. Just people everywhere. And remind me, when did we do that again? When was the premiere of that?
March 17th, 2020.
That's right. It was like
the last week before lockdown.
That was the very last, like, quote, official party that we threw. Like, we've had a few small, like, private events since, but that was like the first or the last huge public event that we did, and even that was like a little like, even that we were like, ooh, we don't know if we were gonna get shut down. Like, dude, it was like, any minute, like, we might get shut down.
But we pulled it off.
And it was, I mean, how many people do you think were there? 400 or 500, 600? Maybe?
400 or 500. Yeah, that's what I've been guesstimating.
It was a good night.
It's beautiful, bro.
It was a good night.
Matt, did Chris talk to you recently about the next premiere?
No, the next premiere? Should we talk about that right now?
I mean, we could.
One of yours?
Yeah,
You got another one coming out?
It's not a full length, but I'm about to premiere three short videos.
Okay.
April 24th, actually.
April 24th.
Yeah, 2 days after my birthday.
See how much I'm in the loop?
We just made this happen. We just thought about this like 2 days ago, honestly. Like, this just like...
I'm sure I would have heard about it eventually, but...
right.
But okay, so April 24th.
April 24th.
At...
Sac Ramp.
Sac Ramp.
I'm starting to do...
Sac.ramp, if you don't know. Check them out on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram. That's you'll get all your notifications on any parties, deals, whenever we get new shipments in. Check us out. So we're April 24th, Sac Ramp. These 3 short videos.
3 short videos.
All by you.
One montage. Because I'm starting to do montages for my YouTube channel. And this is the first one. Which is J-Rock 91.6. Like it used to be. You've seen it before, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. That the first montage I want to premiere for everybody, and I'm going to upload it that same day after everyone sees it. And then I have 2 different Jesse Bedreau video parts that hasn't been seen. Some older Purple Gold stuff that didn't see the light, and then some new stuff that's It's like a black gold short part. It's a short part, but like it's a part, bro. It's
for black gold
grip tape.
The grip tape part.
Yeah, actually, Gary Rogers made me the filmer for black gold grip tape.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
That's a good choice, Gary.
True.
Yeah.
Shout out Gary Rogers. That's the boy right there.
If you ever need second angle, I'm around,
bro. Yeah,
I'm around. Just saying.
We will work together, bro. I love working with you, bro. You inspire the hell out of me, dog.
Yeah, because we haven't really shot too much together.
Just that low card video.
Yeah.
And that alone, honestly, like really inspired me. Like,
yeah, it was just that was a fun little.
It was fun, something we didn't really like meditate on it much. Kind of just like flowed, let it happen.
Yeah.
Came out great.
I'm very relaxed on skate filming, unlike my commercial filming, which I'm like. Not relaxed at all. I'm a militant, a dictator when it comes to my real estate and cinematic, cinema stuff and commercial stuff has to be. Skate though is like fuck it.
That's your break. You're like I'm taking a break right
now.
Well,
you gotta accept with skateboarding that you gotta shoot it as it happens. It's not. You can't really set skateboarders up too much. Very rarely will you get a skateboarder who's very in tune with his filmer and is like, okay. Let me let you set up real quick. Hey, are you ready? You got your good angle?
I got it.
You know what I mean?
Jesse can do it.
Dude, the more I hear about this guy, the more awesome he is. But very rarely, you get a skater that's just
very
like,
rare,
very in tune
rarely.
with like the cinematic point of it. Like, hey, is this a good line or like is this gonna look good? Most skaters are just like, fucking, did you get it?
Dude, facts, man, so accurate.
So I've learned that when I go out, especially with groups of skaters, if it's like one or two guys, I can kind of get in their ear a little bit more and be like, hey, let me set up. But if it's like 4 or 5 dudes on a trip, then it's like, fuck it, just make sure you're set up, dude. Because like you're just gonna have to get it.
Yeah, and figure it out however it comes.
And just accept that they're not gonna wait for you. So you better get the shot. I mean, occasionally you can be like, hey, hold on, but then you get yelled at. Like, fucking hurry up.
They judge you. Like, you don't land every trick. Like, why are you getting mad at me for like not being so ready?
Yeah, Brent. Not to mention any names or anything. But if you take too long, you're gonna get yelled at. But I get it. If you're skating like a big rail, like I did get yelled at recently by him, but it's okay. But I wanted it because I was like setting up a second camera real quick to take a photo while I was filming.
So you're getting 2 angles, like you were double working.
Yeah, and he was like in the zone and like about to land it and was like, "Fucking hurry up! Okay, hurry up! Like I'm trying.
Were both angles good?
Oh yeah, it's sick, dude. It was when we were in LA and he was skating his 9 rail, and I set up the camera on a tripod and had one of the other dudes because I had my flash set up, and I had one of the other dudes snap the photo while I was filming. So I got a sick photo of him doing. I'm not gonna say what trick because it's gonna be in his part, but he got his trick. So I'm in the photo filming fisheye underneath the rail.
Sick.
Yeah, but that camera wasn't set up for the photo at the time because I was taking photos with it earlier, and then I switched to my camera with the fisheye. So that one was just kind of sitting off to the side. And while I was filming with my fisheye, I was like, "Oh shit, I should have set." So in between tries, I like ran over and tried to get the angle and set up the light. And he's like, "Oh fucking guys, hurry up! I'm trying to do something for you. Shut up." But anyways, sorry, Brent. I don't even know what we were talking about. I
guess we should get to.
Let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's just go. We're not going to go through like the whole thing because it's how long? It's like 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
This one's 55 minutes. This is the short version too.
This is the short version?
Yeah.
There's 2 versions?
There's another version on my YouTube actually, and it's like 1:20, hour 20.
Oh, director's cut. Like, yeah, I like that's
it's long.
What did you add? Was it like just more to each part? Was it a whole like extra section? Was it what made it that much longer? Because that's a lot of footage. That's a lot of extra.
It's hard to remember because when we made the DVDs, there was 3 different runs, right?
That's right. In fact, I think I have 2 of them, and one of them's missing a song, right?
Or the song was just low. Song's low. The song's there, it's just low.
Okay.
It wasn't. I don't know why the volume wasn't there on that one.
Right after I talked to you about booking, I put it on, and then there's one section where I was like, "Wait, there's no music here.
It's just low.
Like, I can't hear any music
low.
going on here." And then I popped this other one in. This one seems to have all the music in it, and then there was a third
and
run.
I think we did 3 runs, and like each one was better than the next because like the first one was like just rushed, like I don't know, like the group like
you showed up to the premiere night like with your computer,
with my computer, bro. So
not like a disc, not like a drive,
bro. It was so bad.
And you played it out of your program, right?
I was going to. I did not wanted to, but
because when I was walking by the sound booth and watching you and Austin sweating, I saw your program open and I was like, is he gonna play it? You're just gonna try to play it through the program?
All right, hear this out. So I wanted to play the second version of the DVD because I had the second version done, but I didn't have it exported. So I was like, I could either show the first version or we could try it on Premiere and see if that works.
Okay, so hold on. Let's back up. So you got the first run finished, and then you realized, oh shit, that music is way too low.
Yeah, and it was missing.
And how many did you make? How many was that first run?
I don't remember how many because I didn't go pick them up.
Because you had them produced. Did you do all this yourself, or did you have the disc and the box made?
Everything was made before, so it was already.
Yeah, so
need to be printed onto the disc.
Yeah, so you spent some money.
Actually, myself, I didn't. No, not me.
Okay, so some money was spent.
Some money was spent.
Some money was spent. And then you realized it's fucked up. Do you remember how many that run was?
Nah, I don't
50,
remember how
100?
many. No, I'm not gonna guess.
Was it a big order?
It wasn't a big order because we knew we were gonna make.
Was there a lot of fucks when it happened?
Like from people or like
I mean, were you there when you found out? Like, were you guys there all together and you put the DVD in? You're like, all right, let's check it out.
Yeah. Fuck. Of course, yeah. We were all like, fuck. But like,
yeah. Okay, so you're like, okay, second run.
So I tried to do the second run and tried to export it, but it didn't work. So that's why I tried to play it through my Premiere. And
okay, so on Premiere night, you showed up with a box of DVDs that were
the first run
that were fucked up.
They were fucked up. Yeah.
And then you had the changes made, but they were in the program, not fully exported yet.
Right.
Fuck.
So sad, bro.
Man. See, that's what happens when you like go down to the wire. You should have like had that done like the whole week before.
You would think I would have had all the footage the week before, but like I didn't get most of that footage till like 2 nights before.
Gotta be on those motherfuckers,
dude.
It's like you're dealing with a bunch of fucking skateboarders.
That's exactly what I was dealing with, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you show up to the premiere. You got your computer in the sound booth. You're trying to play it off the program. It's not really working because that's kind of probably laggy. You're like, this is bullshit.
Yep.
And then what happened? How did you just say fuck it and play the original version?
Yeah, but
okay, so I remember. Sorry to cut you off. During the premiere, I was working, so I was
you were in the front.
I was like watching, but not. I mean, I was out on the backside. I was cooking, and then I was like kind of doing crowd control. So I was like in the second bay, but kind of outside. So I was like kind of watching over like a crowd of people, and then also watching the thing. So I was like not really able to watch the whole thing all the way through. So did you play the version with no song or with the low?
Yeah, we just played the one with the low song.
Did anybody notice? Like, did anybody care?
What we ended up doing is blasting it super hard when that song came on, and you could kind of hear it, but even still, it was still really low.
Because when I was watching it, it literally took me like halfway through the part before I was like, oh yeah, I can't hear. I was like, oh shit, oh that's right. And then I remembered that you say like one of them was fucked up, which is why I have 2 versions,
Sick.
2 copies of it, because you gave me one. I bought one that night, and then you gave me one.
When did I get? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't remember when, but you gave me a revised version of it. One of the times you came into the shop, but anyways. Okay, so and then the premiere night went really, really sick. I mean, can't really complain about too much, right?
Yeah, it was really loud. People were happy, minus the song being low. Everyone still had a good time.
Yeah, there was a lot of cheering,
a lot of yelling.
Okay, so the video opens with Mr. Matt Beaton, which we're looking forward to having him come on. So we're gonna glance right by his part because I want to save a lot of his part for him.
Sick, yeah. Matt's gonna have a lot to talk about too, so that's gonna be sick.
Really stoked about having Matt in, about being able to have like a conversation with him because normally I would just be yelling at him at Epic. I feel like there's so many guys now that that I'm like trying to build a friendship with.
After yelling at them for so long.
That I'm becoming reacquainted with now after like, because previously the only experience I had with some of these guys was at Epic. And so I'd be like, I could tell they just didn't like me. Because I'm the dude that's like, hey, can you buckle your helmet? And they're like, fuck off, dude. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on. Everybody hates that guy.
Yeah, and I had to be that guy. And
the worst part about that job.
Yeah, me and Cameron both. Like, Jan would come out and be like, all right, just point. Just like, he doesn't have his helmet buckled. Damn it. All right. Have you checked the floor lately? Okay. All right, fine. Yeah.
Time to go be a dick.
Yeah, it's really rough, especially kids like Matt, because I'm like watching him like destroy the 8 rail. And I'm like, hey, can you buckle your helmet?
He's like, bro, I'm like tray flipping the rail. Like,
yeah.
what? What are you?
It's like, what are you? And I mean, he was young, so he was doing simple stuff back then, but landing everything just like 50, 5-0, Smith, but just boom, lift slide, boom, nothing, just like handling the 8 rail, and you're like, okay, you need to buckle your helmet, sir. And he's like, fuck off. Just puts his earphones in and skates off. You're like, you got to go chase him down. So I'm
chasing him.
I'm trying to like remove myself from that. Even though that was so many years ago, I know that there's that barrier when somebody sees you, and that's how they know you, as like authority, kind of annoying. And then you're like, hey, bro, what's up? And they're like,
I don't know.
What's up?
What's up?
No, dude, distance? Seriously, I'm not a dick. Like, I don't care. But anyways, so yeah, Matt's going to come on, and I'm looking forward to that. Who's after Matt here? Do you remember the order?
Tyler Blanchett.
Is that who I'm on right now?
Yep.
I don't know Tyler. Do I know Tyler? I don't know Tyler.
I don't know. Tyler's from Auburn.
Tyler, if we've met, I apologize. I'm terrible with names and
whatever
and people.
Names are just a title. Remember his style. That's what you need to see. Like,
I mean,
Tyler's got it, bro. Look at the pinch.
I feel like I'm watching a pro part. A lot of these parts, I feel like I'm watching a pro part.
Yeah, pretty much all of them, bro.
Yeah. All right. So how long have you known this guy? Is he a homie? Is he a homie?
A pop homie. I'm gonna say 6 or 7 years now.
All right. Yeah, he's good. You're good, Tyler.
Met him at good old May there, and I don't know. I invited him to come filming one time, and I just was consistent.
So he's a local boy here?
Local in Sac,
local
yeah,
in
but
Sac?
lives in Auburn.
Oh, okay. Lives in Auburn. Well, Tyler, if you ever see me at Mather or at Sac Ramp, say what's up.
Hey.
Okay, who do we got next? Here?
Chris Kamali.
Chris Kamali. He's pretty good, too. Is that him right there?
Yep.
Hey. I'm pretty sure I was standing next to his parents at the premiere. I'm pretty sure. I think it was his parents.
I could see that. I don't know if I got to see them. I didn't get to see many people. I showed up literally I showed up late. I was late.
You're always late.
True.
It's okay though. That's like the mark of an artist, right? It's like always late.
Yeah, fashionably late.
Yeah. And you're not like rude late. You're like I was doing things.
I was busy, you guys.
I was doing things. You're like, but it's your premiere. Like I know I was doing things. That's like I remember one of Dylan Bonnell's premiere for Keep the Stoke. Ooh. He like purposely like kept the doors locked, like so that everybody was coming in late. He's like, no, don't let him in yet.
The first set or the second one, because he did it twice, right?
Keep the Stoke.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have 2 showings?
Pretty sure.
He did have 2 showings. I'm pretty sure it was the first one.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I missed that one. I was at the second one.
Because I was at the first one. I'm a square.
I was late. I was at the second one. I was late.
I didn't want to be. I wanted to watch it without all the drunkies.
That's exactly what was at the second.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured.
Drunken, and it was smoked out too.
Hey, I know how it rolls.
I didn't think the theater
That's
was
how mine
gonna get hotboxed.
I did my premiere at that theater too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
I mean, yeah, everybody missed that one.
I didn't miss the one at Jesse's house. That one was so sick.
Yeah, that one was.
Dude,
that
one was so awesome, bro. I'll never forget that night. Never.
That was pretty lit. That was a pretty lit ender right there too. What did he do there? was that nollie inward heel?
No,
hard flip down it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hard flip. Ooh.
Just
Boss.
properly done.
Properly with the
The
beanie
B
over
fall.
there. Yeah.
Extra
What
points.
is that, like a
13?
12, 13? Hard flips down to 13. It's just gorgeous. All right, let's see here. All right. This is the part I wanted to talk about for sure. So, Mr. Lucas Olson, this is like got to be one of the best intros to a part ever. Like, I mean, ever. So, for people who aren't watching, it's a night clip. He comes up a sidewalk and is going to hit a flat bar and looks like he's trying to feeble it and just fucking racks his nuts so hard. Lays on the ground for a minute, rolling around, gets up, hobbles off into the darkness, and then fucking immediately comes back and lands the trick. And it's like a good, 15-foot, maybe 20-foot long flat bar. And he just feebles the whole thing, pops out. I mean, immediately, right after, he just sacks it so hard. And then it's like, all right, I'm just going to do it. And then fucking just...
I've never racked a rail. I can't relate. I don't want that feeling.
No, you don't. Look at that. Oh, like a boss. Like a boss. So, I've known Lucas for a really long time. It's amazing, right? It's so Lucas. Lucas was one of the Groms on my team at Epic. So I've known him since he was like, fucking 12 or some shit. 13. God, how old is he now? In his mid-20s?
Mid-20s somewhere. Like, as a man now.
I barely recognized him. In fact, I saw him it was either at the premiere or a little bit before the premiere. I'm standing outside Sac Ramp, and all of a sudden somebody comes up next to me and is just like, "What's up, Keith?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then I see his face, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's fucking Lucas!" Like, he's like way taller. He like looks like a man. Like, holy shit! Wow, that's crazy. What's up, Lucas? Like, oh man, he was one of my like undercover favorites at Epic because I knew he was a little badass. He's a little fucking smart ass, but funny. He like wasn't disrespectful because when he could see that I was serious about something, he'd be like, "All right, Jordan, stop fucking around, let's go." But he'd always be like trying to like push the line, just cracking jokes and just pushing the line, you know. And he was fucking funny, so I was like, I like that kid, and I'd let him get away with more than anything. That fool would come in all red-eyed and shit. This is another kid. So the next part is Johnny Carmen, another Epic regular that I knew as a little Grom and then saw later and was like, "Oh shit, you are a full-grown man." And an amazing skater now. Amazing,
bro. And like not done. Like Johnny's still tapping into himself. Like Johnny's really about to show the world something soon.
That's what's up. Like, because this part, I mean, he was always a good skater at Epic. I was like, man, good skater. He could keep up with everybody, skate all the things that everybody else is skating. But never anything that like was like a standout necessarily like, oh damn, that kid's gonna go pro or anything. But then I watched this part and I was like, oh, this fool found his legs. Like he was just like learning his tech before. Now he found his man legs because this part is boss. I mean, some of the shit that was in this part, I like was, oh shit, like damn, that's what I'm talking about. Like I was hella stoked. So good part, Johnny. I'm hyped on it. Like,
and looking forward to the next one, bro.
Like the smoothness. He's just like super smooth.
The big Willie, bro. The Willie Garden spot. Oh, the bar.
Dude, and he's got the hair. He's got the style.
He's got the tricks.
He's got it, bro. He's coming up. Look at that. Ah, fell off a little bit. I would have made him redo it.
I didn't film that one, so good. And I know that night they struggled for that one, so. Ooh, he racked that rail that night, but we did not film it. Damn it.
What?
He racked the rail first go. Hit his head on the ground too.
Oh, and then he still got up and did it.
Like a boss.
Savage. Like that was sick. Damn, dude. Front crook. Front Phoebes. Yeah, dude. These are some proper tricks. I heard this spot got knobbed.
Yeah, I heard that too. Sad.
But then I heard from somebody else that was like, no, I didn't get knobbed.
Really?
This spot, the ledges that are all lit up underneath. It's like a gazebo looking thing that's like these concrete ledges that are like neon blue or purple or whatever underneath them.
Yeah, this college in Concord.
Yeah, I heard from somebody that they got recently knobbed. This line's sick. Where's this?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas got spots.
It's a cool little spot. That's what I hear. That's what I've heard. That's one that made me. So he did. It's like a little manual block, and he did power slide, like ollie up, power slide, and then like shove out, big spin. I guess.
Yeah, big spin.
Yeah, because it was like shove, and then he landed fakie.
Totally.
Dude, that was one that I didn't see coming. I just was like,
oh
shit, that was sick. Oh, and he did it in a line. Yeah, so super proper. And then that one too, the Bella Vista wall rail with the tile. He did the 180, the barley, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like crazy.
Dude,
do that shit on that rail.
So
like,
gnarly.
How do you not get hung up?
Exactly, bro.
How do you not get hung up on that?
You can get wrecked trying that trick on that. He did. He totally got his foot caught up in the rail a few times trying it.
And then that was like a 6 or 7 wall rail on brick that he crooked. What the fuck?
In a line too.
Like, get the fuck out of here, Johnny. Who do you think you are?
Ooh, more Vegas fire.
Okay, so is that the ender?
Yeah.
Was that cab no slide revert?
Yep.
Did I say that correctly? Something?
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. You know what I'm talking about. That's Austin film it, I'm assuming? Or did you film it?
I wasn't. No, actually, I wasn't even on that trip. No, I don't know who was filming. If Austin wasn't filming,
well, it just looked like he was coming behind the tripod.
Maybe that's what
it
was.
looked like. It looked like he like set the tripod.
Oh, maybe
down,
he set it down.
Like,
he
was, like,
filmed the
walking.
hug. He's like, I'm gonna get this angle of me hugging my homie.
And then
good old
the
Mr.
homie
Lopez,
Mr. Alex Lopez. I was really hyped to see a part from him. Just because I know like he came on the show and was talking about his like knee being like real fucked up.
Yeah.
And that was before this. So, and he didn't mention really, I don't think he mentioned anything. I don't remember if he mentioned anything about filming for this. I don't know if he had started yet because it was like 4 years ago, something like that. When he was an early guest. But anyways, I was real excited to see a part from him.
Dude, California legend right here, man.
His style is just so cool. He's so buttery.
Been watching this fool's footage for so long. I was so honored to let this man have a part in my video. Still.
Right? I was hyped when he was stoked, when he was like down to come on the show. I was like, okay, cool. Like, for real? All right. Sweet. Because, we knew each other from Epic. And then I was the AmJam filmer for a while. And he did all the AmJams. How come he didn't show the fall? How can we cut it off? Because that was probably brutal, right?
I wanted the fall. The homies thought it would be funny if we didn't put the fall in there and left it open-minded, and the viewer got to mentally decide.
Yeah, definitely. I know he got wrecked.
He did get wrecked.
There's no way he didn't come out of that.
There's no way he saved himself.
Way. So for people who aren't watching that, it's like one of those like shopping cart rails, like the shopping cart return rails, right? So it's like a long flat bar that had a little bump, and he was doing crook nollie back 180, right? So he like crooking and then back like 180 and over the ledge, but he like stuck, and so he was just going like full speed straight to the back of the dome, like just right to his back. Dude, there's no way he didn't get wrecked.
Yeah, man, it looked bad, but like I was saying though, it does leave it open minded to where like the viewer is like,
okay, so did he get smoked?
Yes.
But he still landed it.
But like,
I mean, a little sketchy.
I wish I had the clip to show you.
Yeah. Well, should have brought it. What would have been really funny is if at the very, very end you just showed it. Like it like went black screen and then just like
at the credits or something.
Dude, Alex is so good.
So good for so long.
Like, flip in, flip out stuff is always so impressive to me because it's one thing that I've like never been able to do. Like the spins and 180s out, rotations out. I could do that kind of stuff, but the flip in, flip out stuff was always so hard. There's only like a couple of like Manny kickflips and like the easy shit, like the other day at Mather I was doing fakie 50-50 fakie flips out, which is a simple trick
maybe,
but I felt pro. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking win Street League.
Oh my god. skip this part, please. Skip this part.
All right, so we're going to who else we got in here? Is that Skylar?
Friends part.
Friends part. The homies.
A lot of homies.
If you're in this video,
that's
know.
The big homie right there. I've done this for like 16, 17 years now.
Is he that big?
Yeah, actually. Nah. He lost hella weight. He used to be that big.
Big pop shove tail grab. Who's that?
Brett Redmond from Arizona.
All right. Hey, Brett. I like that trick. I do that trick too.
Pop shove tail grabs are fire at the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, but I do them at every spot.
All right, not feeling it.
Well, one of them would be good. I don't use them all.
One.
I had one in my last part. I only had maybe two. No, maybe one.
1, 2,
one.
All right. 3,
like
big
one,
pushing it.
Like one per part. I do like one per part.
One per part's okay. I fuck with it. One per part's fine. You had 2 or 3 in your part, then you're a kook, in my opinion. Like nobody wants to see it that many times, bro.
What if you're a filmer? I feel like
filmers do. You're right. Filmers do
get
like certain energy.
I feel like I get a pass because I'm
filmer pass.
Because I'm a filmer.
I mean,
maybe. I was never trying to go pro. All my parts were just for like funsies. I mean,
pass. Yeah. It's the filmer pass. You're
I
right.
mean, I have some fairly embarrassing parts on YouTube that I can't do anything about because they were filmed and edited by somebody else on somebody else's channel that I have no access to.
You can
like I didn't get a choice of like what tricks were in the video or anything. They were just like
you could report it.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. But,
you could post on Instagram saying, "Hey, I need all the homies to report this video."
I don't say that because now people are gonna go look them up. But I feel like they're like those videos that they got put out for whatever, and then I'm just like, man, that's like I wish those weren't up.
I honestly know that feeling. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about it, so y'all can't find mine.
Well, what's funny is I've never had an actual like filmer like do like a little piece for me or part for me. It's always like I've had filmers film clips for me, but I've never had all the parts that I have on YouTube are from like somebody, not necessarily like filmers that were like that would do something that I would do. Where we film a line and I'm like, oh, that trick didn't look. Let's switch that up because that you weren't skating fast enough, or that trick's not. Maybe that's not that good. You know, do you have something better? You know, or let's just not put that trick in because it's really not like instead of having a 3-minute part, maybe we just have a minute of good stuff. Maybe, you know, and I've never got to experience that with somebody coming to me like being like, hey, we should probably not, and I'm like, oh yeah, for sure, let's not put that trick in, let's not put that in.
No like guide, no second. Yeah, I know that.
So I've had to I've had to edit some of my own footage, and most of those aren't even on. Ooh. Most of those aren't even on YouTube. Oh. Is that Mika?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, got all the homies in here. All right, so next part. What do we got?
You're still in the friends part.
Am I still in the friends part?
Double friends part.
Double friends part. You did a double friends part?
Ooh, that's Skylar right there.
Doesn't he have a part?
Skylar had just footage. Like, I mean, it's a part, but like he didn't have no song. We just did raw footage with Skylar.
Well, that's fitting because he's fucking raw. That's like, dude, he's so good. So, talking about Skylar Ricketts, if you don't know. Yeah, dude, he is fucking fakey flip down that 13. Boss, dude. He is so fucking good. And his knees are blown or some shit, right?
Again and again, bro. They've been blowing out for years and years, and he still jumps off mountains like that. Look at that.
Dude, kickflips a fucking double set. Like, oh my God, dude. That's so fat.
The thing is so big. Like, I get tired walking up that thing.
Which one is that?
I don't live here no more. It used to be called Rayleigh's Field Double Set, but people are changing the name. I don't know. What's the place called now? It's not Rayleigh's Field no more. Sutter Health Park, yeah.
Oh, is it? I didn't even see. I live here, and I didn't even know that.
See, dude, it blew my mind when someone was like, "No, it's at Sutter." I'm like, "Sutter? That's at Rayleigh's Field." They're like, "No,
whatever. We could call it Rayleigh Field.
It's Rayleigh's Field.
It's okay." Before our new stadium or our new arena got built, I was still calling it Arco Arena, and it had become like the Sleep Train Amphitheater.
Yeah,
and
true.
It was like it had like 2 names before that, and I was still calling it like they called it Arco Arena in like 1993.
That's Arco.
That's fucking Arco Arena right there.
True that.
All right, now we're looking at
Steven and Dre's shared part.
Dude, 90 Steve.
90 Steve.
Bro. So that's Steven Molding, right? Okay.
I
only know him from his
Dude,
Instagram.
That name always throws me off. I always have this problem with that name. Like, not with just this molding, but like...
Okay, so I feel like if he goes by Steve, then it's Steven. Because if it was Stefan or Stefan, he wouldn't go by Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
If that's how he pronounced it, he would go by Stefan or Steph.
Love your logic,
you know what I mean?
bro.
So if he goes by Steve, then it's most likely Steven. Right? I mean, that's fair to say, right? But yeah, another guy that I know but I don't know. Does that make sense? You know?
Yeah, see him around.
Yeah, every time I see him at Mather, he says hello and we're polite to each other and he seems stoked to say hi.
Dude, he's like just stoked on life.
I love his energy.
Dude, such a dope energy.
And I would definitely open invite Mr. Steve.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Steve on here talking would be...
Not only because he's really good, because I mean, not only he's very good, but he seems like a rad dude to have a conversation with.
Dude, yeah, and he's just like a character, bro. Like
exactly,
Steve
that's
himself,
what I mean. I want to have a conversation with him, so come on.
I can't wait to see that one. That's also a good one.
But yeah, I mean, he's super good. So, you know, and then Dre Laura. I don't know if I know Dre.
No, he skates for PLA.
If
also
we've met,
really talented.
If we've met, I apologize, Dre. But yeah, he's really good too. I like
both of them so
I like
talented.
his hair.
Yeah, the guy comes with the fire hair multiple times for sure. Good style.
Yeah, definitely a good
time. Damn.
Definitely a good look about him. Marketable. Man, so they shared a part. Are they homies or do they just it's their footage worked out together?
Yeah, they're homies. They both skate for the same skate shop and stuff, and they both didn't have enough footage to complete a full part. So it was kind of, I don't know. I felt like
that works as long as they're homies.
Homies.
And the fact that they both ride for PLA, right? Yeah, I mean that's whatever. That works. Dude, no touch.
Manualed that, right?
Yeah, dude, it's fakie 5-0 fakie flip, and there was like no touch. And if there was, it was a minimal. Dude, he's like low key pro.
Dude, Steve's so talented.
Like when I see him at Mather, he's like doing cool tricks and stuff, but then you see like his Instagram stuff or this part, and you're like, God damn, bro.
Yeah. Mental.
Like you put in some work. Like holy shit. You know what I noticed is he's got the same hand style as Jordan Bonnell. I film a lot with Jordan Bonnell, but they do the like when they're doing a trick, like the one finger.
Dude, yeah.
Like the one finger kind of comes out, and I noticed Jordan does that too, where they like tuck their thumb in a little bit, and they're it's like their thumbs are tucked in, and it's a weird thing that I noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed it now too. I've for sure seen Jordan do it as well.
Well, I especially noticed Jordan because I've taken like a lot of pictures of him, and you notice in the pictures he's always like,
you've analyzed the hell out of the man, then yeah.
Well, it's one of those weird things as an editor, you know.
You have to.
You just spend so much time looking at people.
You see everything. It's like
it's hard not to notice things, especially photography, because if you're editing a still image, you're just looking at.
You could be looking at someone just like pimple, just like super zoomed in, not even focusing on the pimple yourself, but like it's just there because you're doing something else.
So many times I've done that where I'm like airbrushing or editing a portrait, a headshot, and I'm like making a female, you know what I mean, like fixing their faces, you know, and I'm just like zoomed in on their pores, and I'm just thinking like, man, if they could see what I'm looking at, they would be mortified. Like, oh my God. Like I'm like whitening their teeth. So I'm like zoomed in at like 1,000%, like on their gums, just like fixing the, like.
I bet you if you filmed those videos of you doing that could be an awesome YouTube channel.
I might get in trouble for that.
You would get in trouble.
People are like, hey, that's my face right there.
But you'd get views.
Yeah, fuck it. Anything for the views, right? Anything for the views. All right, and then, okay, so the next part we've come across is another favorite dude of mine that I know but I don't know, Mr. Devon White.
Greatest dude, man. Such the sickest energy.
Yeah, again, another guy that every time I see him, he's always super polite and cordial and like seems stoked to say hello. Hey, what's up? And then that's about my extent of, you know what I mean? Again, that's probably my fault. I'm the most antisocial social person you'll ever meet.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I might be that guy.
Maybe. Okay, so what I mean is, I love being social, but I hate being around people.
You just described me, bro. What are you talking about?
All right. Okay. And I have a really hard time too with following through. Someone seems like nice, like excited to meet me, and they're like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I'm like, "Hey." And I'm like,
I don't know. I don't want to match this energy. I'm not ready.
Well, and then like, a week later or two, whatever, the next time I'm like, man, that guy's really cool. It'd be cool to be like homies with that guy. Like he was like trying to like talk to you. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Been there. Yep.
I have a hard time making friends, I guess. Again, another reason why I started the podcast back up, because it forces me to have actual conversations.
Dude, yeah, for real though.
And meet actual people, and like talk to humans and stuff. 'Cause that's cool.
Podcasts are dope.
They're fun. I listen to them, so I figure I might as well talk on one too, huh? Dude, this spot is so sick. It's looks like a little like 3-stair, but there's a gap in between one, so it's like a ledge that you can slide across the whole thing from one pad to the other pad. That spot's fun.
Yeah, it's a great spot right down the street from Tanzanite. Oh
yeah? Yeah, you're gonna have to give me that spot. It's because I want to skate it. Sorry for the dead air people. This part is really good. I like watching it. Dude, that was so gnarly. Okay, so what is that? Like how big of a rail is it? Like a 9, 10?
11?
11.
I'm pretty sure 11.
So it's like an 11 rail with a garbage can, I'm assuming, chained to the bottom.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the rail. And he's doing nose grind, overcrook, whatever you want to call it, down it, and clips the garbage can.
Eats it, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Gets back up and does it.
Fucking, that's like, with those kind of rails, being at the bottom, with a garbage can at the bottom of it, that's like, that would be my worst fear, is like, oh, God. Oh, he's going to die. And you like barely just showed it again, which is like, you're just like leaving us to think about it. Now I can't even like focus on the next 3 tricks.
Still mentally.
Because I'm still like, dude, he died. Oh, and then he does front shove, front 50 on that wall rail.
Front shove, back 50.
Back 50 at Bella Vista, the 6-stair wall rail with the tile. That's another one that's like, how do you gotta catch that board so flat?
Yeah, miss that front foot, your foot goes in there. And
dude,
could be over.
That rail has a special place in my heart. I got Transworld's Instagram of the month from a picture on that rail.
What was the photo?
It was Skylar Bowers doing. He was actually fucking up, and it was a screenshot of a video that I just posted on Instagram. And he was trying to do Smith grind on it, and he like overshot and ended up with both his feet on the nose, doing a penguin nose grind. And it was like he fell, but in just like a split second, he had both feet doing like a perfect penguin nose grind down that rail, and I screenshotted it and posted it on Instagram and said something about fucking Batman or some shit, and they fucking picked it up and put me in the magazine. I was like,
hell yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah, that's my first photo in the magazines.
Hang 10 nose grind too, like so random. Yeah. So,
and I think they like talk some shit about my description or something, but it was pretty funny.
Nah, whatever. Screw
'em. But yeah, every time I see that rail, I'm like, what's that? I like that rail.
Brought me good times.
I've never skated it personally, but shot up some stuff on it. Yeah, so he's got a really solid part. Oof, that was crazy. Man. How old is this guy? Late 20s? Or mid 20s?
25 or 24.
Perfect. Perfect age. You're in your prime, bro. So, who does he ride for? Do you know?
Dude, my guy Devon rides for nobody. He slacks on wanting to ride for someone. He's not taking initiative.
He's one of those guys, huh?
Yeah.
Tell him to come down to Sac Ramp.
True.
What's that?
No,
we'll take him.
His problem is he's not taking initiative.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Then I don't want him.
You got to go out there and grab him.
No.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Dude, somebody died on that rail too, right?
Yeah, I think it was Devon.
Oh, and this is his ender, right?
Almost.
Man, this 15 over off.
No, it went back.
But it's like a big old 15. Oh, we go visit it later. It was a little
preview. I guess I honestly don't remember that at all.
Oh, dude, that was crazy. So he's trying to impossible lip slide, down the Sierra 8 rail, and there's like a security guard standing right at the bottom of it. That's balls, dude. I couldn't even try that.
Why try that? I could not.
That's a great clip. That. You're glad he did.
I'm glad he did. It looked awesome. Brings such dope energy. But
think about let's play that scenario out like as if he actually stuck that, because the dude was literally standing at the very bottom of the rail, maybe 2-3 feet away from the landing. Okay, so enough room for him to get onto the board slide, land, and then either shatter that guy's leg with his skateboard or run into him, pushing the dude on the ground, like probably like making him hit his head and shit. You know, I mean, like, why would you even try that?
Yeah, dude, if he would have landed that, yeah, he may have gone to jail for some shit like that, bro.
So much shit could have gone wrong on that fucking clip, dude. And that guy, the security guy, is just standing there like, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Do you not understand how close you came to like being in the hospital for several months?
For real, that could have been bad. It wasn't.
I mean, because the amount of force that a board would be shot out into somebody's leg from that trick, if he landed on the lip slide, hit the ground, and then shot out, and it just like
you said, it would have shattered his leg, bro.
Just an ankle gone. He never had an ankle again. They just cut his leg clean off.
Would have been so sad.
Anyways, I like to think about the positive stuff, you know?
Yeah, let's go back to the positive, like my guy's style. Look at this.
Dude, and then he backtails the Broadway rail, the Broadway DMV rail. Like, oh my God.
Not easy, bro. That may have took us like 7 or 8 different days to do that trick, bro.
I believe it.
Like a year, within a year and 2 years of us going back and forth for that trick, bro.
Oh, I believe it.
And you know how like there's always cars and stuff like parked there, and like I would go there after work, like because I would work a graveyard. I would get off at like 5 a.m., go there, sleep in the parking lot so I could protect that spot, wait for the sun to come up, then Devon will show up, and we would try it until he couldn't do it no more.
Jeez. And then he finally did it.
And then he finally did it, bro. One of the best feeling tricks I've ever filmed was that backtail, bro, because of so much energy.
Because of the work, yeah. The amount of work and time it took to do that.
Yep.
Like, that's so sick. So fucking sick, dude. I love tricks like that. There's been a few tricks in some of my videos that dudes have had to, like, go back for. But that...
Just when they get it, it's like, man.
Yeah. In fact, Chris Gwen had his ender on that... when we did Overcrook 180 out.
The premiere at Jesse's house, right?
Yeah, and that was one that we had to go back for. We went to that rail twice, and then I just put out on my Instagram a video of little JT Miller breaking his wrist on that rail.
Oh yeah! Wait, was that a Hall of Meat?
No, I didn't get picked up by Hall of Meat or anything, but I just put up a little because he went to that. That was his 3rd time at that rail. Because he went once and he board slid the whole thing and then was like trying to feeble it and didn't really get it. And the second time he went, he was like trying to feeble it and couldn't get it. Ate shit like a couple times, like busted his elbow up hella bad. And then the last time we went, he fucking broke his wrist. Like, and he was like, "Nope, I'm done."
Dude, that rail is so unforgiving.
Rail,
I've seen so many people get bodied on that rail.
It's very long. So if you haven't visited, it's like, I mean, at least 20 feet.
27 feet. I've actually measured
the whole
myself
rail
from the curb.
From where you you get on, feet, 27 feet. If you're familiar with Miles Silvis, he does like the front crook. He did like the front feeble. What did he do? Front feeble something kickflip out or some shit on that.
He did front crook to front feeble 2. He did front blunt backside flip the street. That one.
Ooh. He also way back in the day, I remember opening up, being kind of younger. And opening up Transworld, and he was a Grom, and he front crooked the whole thing. And I remember seeing a picture, like a sequence of it in Transworld.
Yeah,
just being like, "Holy shit!"
Right before
shit!
the eye of the storm, pretty much.
Yeah,
just like right before he was
blowing
getting
up. Yeah, that guy. Okay, so Devon's Ender is on the 15 rail, the Land Park one. Dude, this rail is so buck. You put something for him to ride up the curb.
Yeah.
You should have made him ollie up it.
Come on, bro. Give my guy some.
What's up, man? What's up?
Let's go right now, Keith. You ollie up and board slide it, and then I will call Devon.
All right, let's do it. We'll post it on our Instagram. No, I love to talk shit to the skaters to tell them to do shit that I would never, ever, ever try, much less even be able to do. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do anything on that rail.
Nothing. I would not touch that rail.
I'm scared to slide down that rail on my butt.
Yeah, for real.
That fucking thing's, it's so big, dude. No, I would not even, like, nope.
Oh, no. Hell no. Hell no. Not touching it.
There's no reason for me to ever even, like, think about it. Like, I wouldn't even roll up to it like, well, maybe I could. No, not going to front. So he does front 5-0 down the whole thing. And this rail, if you can't see, it's 15. It's a 15 rail. You got a little thing you got to ride up the sidewalk. The sidewalk is a little extended, so you have like a little bit of more than just a sidewalk's worth to roll up on the top of it. And then, but when you land, you can't just ride straight off of it because it goes right into, it's a pathway with grass on both sides. So you have to kind of pop in, to the side a little bit. So after riding down a 15 rail, you have to think about not coming straight off into the grass. Yeah, you still have to like pop out of it a little bit. Oh man, it's so sick. And there's some like lawn shit right. Oh man, all kinds of hazards. I would have made him redo it. Dude, then off the curb, he fucking blows the tray flip. I'd have been like, nope, I deleted the clip already. You got to do it again.
Imagine that, him redoing it for the tray flip, lands it again, misses the tray flip again, runs it back up.
All right, now we're on to another spectacularly crazy part. Field. Fucking Gary, Trey, Lemons, Ghirardelli, and a partridge in a pear tree. How many names does he have? Is he
many.
The artist formerly known as Trey Lemons.
There's Swaggin' Grapey. That was a big one.
Wait, what?
Swaggin' Grapey. That's my guy. Swaggin' Grapey right there.
Did he have like an ID printed up with that on it?
I wish. Nah.
Swaggin' Grapey. What?
Bro, I'm not even going to get into the nicknames because he has so many nicknames. It's too many.
Bro. Are there more? I want to.
Yeah, just
some funny ones. Some funny ones.
Our funny one.
Yeah, that's another one. So we have Swaggin' Grapey. We have Trey Lemons. Gary Ghirardelli. He used to go by Trey Blackula instead of like Dracula. He was like Trey Blackula. But his real name is Trey Lemons.
His name is Gary Lemons. Trey. He's the third Gary in his family, so they call him Trey because he's the third Gary. So even Trey is a nickname.
So Trey's not even like a middle name?
Trey's not his middle name is Orlando.
What in the fuck? Is this guy on the run? Is he like? Does he have like several families in several states? Is he like? Has John Walsh said his name?
Nah, my guy's not on the run. My guy is clean.
Holy shit, dude!
He's not doing nothing bad actually.
I mean, that's a lot of names.
So many names though.
So when you when you see him, what you're like? Hey,
I think for a while it was Gary, but now I'm going back to Trey. It was Trey, Gary, but then, dude, no.
So, like, if you're at a party and you're, like, hanging out, you're like, hey, Gary.
It depends on how I feel, bro. Because sometimes I'll dig into the memory.
Swaggy.
I'll throw the Swaggin' Grapey out there.
Who?
He actually used to be Swaggin' Nudity Grapey.
What the fuck, bro? I feel like, okay, so we got to have him on just to talk about his names.
He would be one of the best ones,
we won't even look at skate footage. I'll turn this off. We'll just be like, all right, let's talk about your names. Number one, what did they call you when you were first born?
Yes, bro. Please have Gary on the show.
Well, who should I have on? Is it Gary or should I have should I have Trey? I want Swaggin' Grapey.
Actually, yeah, we want Swaggin' Grapey too. You're right.
Swaggin' Grapey on the show.
Swaggin' Grapey.
Because he sounds fun. Sounds like he would wear sunglasses the whole episode.
Dude, yeah, you're right.
Probably just smoke weed the whole time.
Sounds like my man.
Yeah. That'd be a cool episode. Okay, so if you haven't seen this guy skate, now that you've heard enough about his names, his skating pretty much speaks for itself. He's a fucking animal.
Beast, bro.
Dude, he's a wild man. I can't really tell which way he skates.
Because he can skate any way he wants.
And his style's so crazy both ways that you really can't tell. You're like, oh, that looked switch. And
that one had the twist.
Like, wait, no, he did it.
Switch to regular.
And then he did another, and then he does something else, and you're like, oh, no, wait. No, that was switch. Wait. No.
Wait, I don't.
So which way does he skate? Do you remember? Do you know? Jeez.
He doesn't have a stance, really, does he? All of them. Nah, my guy's regular.
Yeah, he's really good.
But like, damn, he really does look like he's in his stance.
So the other day, we at the shop, we took like a deep dive down the old Epic YouTube channel, and we were just watching all the old Epic videos, and he's in a ton of them.
Dude, yeah, he was there. Yeah.
One in particular, in fact, was that it? No, that wasn't an Epic shirt. I was like, but one in particular was like one of these lock-in videos where he's wearing pajamas the whole time. And just like hucking back threes down the Carlsbad in like a big ass helmet and fucking pajama pants.
Classic.
And I forgot, you know what I mean? Like I knew him from Epic or whatever, but then he's had so many name changes that I'm like, I know this guy, you know what I mean? But he's, you know, obviously a grown ass man now.
Yeah.
And at Epic he was like a Grom, you know, and so the videos came on. I was like, oh, that's fucking Trey Lemons. That's what we called him.
Yeah, because he was at all the lock-ins almost, bro. He was at so many of them.
All the contests, all the lock-ins. Yep, he was there all the time.
Was there. He was ugly. He was very ugly, but like he was there.
Fuck, that's right. He's a grown-ass man now.
Now my guy finally has a solid style. He looks like not like a little kid on the board. Full does like the gnarliest tricks.
Dude, speaking of the gnarliest tricks, who hits the fucking Mesa rail in a line?
Him and Leo. Only him and Leo Romero.
Right? I mean, that's some boss ass shit. When he hit that and like kept going, I was like, oh, he's gonna do like a little flip trick. And then he like hit the other rail. And
switch.
Like, oh,
he hit a switch too.
Fuck, bro. Like, come on. That's some crazy shit. This is a down the Folsom set, dude. So is it fakie pop? He looks like he's going for fakie. What's he going for? Fakie flip?
Fakie big spin.
Fakie big spin down the Folsom 11. Is that 11?
Yeah.
And just pops right at the top and goes all the way down to his head. Just gets right back up laughing. Like, what was that about? Did you see that? That was crazy.
Was fine.
How did you not die? Like, how was he not dead?
My guy's a warrior, bro. I've seen him eat like the most amount of shit and just walk it off. Like to the point where you're really thinking we're about to go to the hospital. I swore we were going to the hospital after that bail. No, he
hucked right down to his head.
Dude, my fucking heart jumped into my stomach, bro. I was terrified. But like,
yeah, it's one of those where you just quiet for a second, just looking at him like,
oh fuck.
Okay, he's okay. Okay, he's okay. Are you sure he's okay? Oh shit. Yeah, and then he's hitting handrail switch and shit. Like, the fuck, man. Who does he ride for?
Dog Pound and Skate Slabs.
I thought you were gonna say like Ghirardelli chocolates.
One day my guy needs to step up and make that happen. Yeah,
dude, that'd be so cool.
That'd be so sick to see him manifest.
Yeah, they just send me like a box of chocolates.
I'm gonna do that actually for him tonight. I'm gonna send him this video, bro. That's a great idea.
Dude, he's already been repping you guys.
He's already been repping you guys tough.
He really wants to be part of the Ghirardelli family, like really bad. Dude, like if you didn't know him, like really, like it'd be hard to tell like which way he really skates. So you see that, and you're like, okay, I don't think he did a switch tray going full speed. But then early grabs down the San Juan, early grab 50.
And early grab feeble back to back too.
Like who does early grab down then to tricks down a handrail, and then fakie big spin board slide down it?
And then this second angle's so good. Jackson Casey filmed this angle too, which I'm honored to have that full in my video. The guy that runs or films Pyramid Country and stuff.
I mean, I've done that trick on a ledge before.
Fakie big spin board slide?
Uh-huh.
Prove it. What ledge?
the Mather ledge all the time.
All right. Hey,
and the epic ledges too all the time.
Thanks for getting me to learn nollie crooks that one day. We're at Mather. I think it was last.
Oh yeah, that was the last time we seshed. I was pushing you to learn that.
Yeah, man, you really got me there. Stoked.
I like how
now it's my favorite trick now.
I like how I compared doing it on a ledge to doing it down the San Juan 12. It's totally the same thing, right?
Exactly,
Right? I mean, you gotta do it on a ledge first, right? And then he does bigger spin?
Bigger spin and gazelle spin.
The gazelle spin, man, that thing does not make any sense to me. How's your board? That's my mind's explodes.
What's a harder trick that's been done down it besides that one?
I don't know. I think that might. I mean, again, I'm terrible at that of remembering the plethora of tricks that have all been done down certain famous spots. I'm like fucking terrible at that.
Yeah, I feel it. Especially these days, it's so
many tricks have been done down that I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Right.
But I don't know if that's ever been done.
That one's for sure not been done.
But okay, so who's to say though? That's the thing. That's the whole like NBD thing.
That's true.
Is how many skaters have you met that are fucking raw as shit that don't have a filmer?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So how do you know somebody didn't do gazelle spin down that?
Yeah,
and just for fun. You know what I mean? Especially like a guy like Jesse, who goes out and skates for fun and does the gnarliest shit, skating
shit by himself,
just skating, just like whatever. Oh yeah, I did this one thing down this. Like what you did? What? Why won't you?
Why would?
We can go back. We can go back and film it. But you know what I mean? The whole NBD thing is really funny to me because it's like, how do you know? Like, have you literally watched every single Instagram video, every single part, every single... I'm not getting on you, but I'm just saying, like, when people are, like, hella adamant about the, like, oh, it's NBD. Is it?
It's possibly.
It's possibly.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I'm going to say it hasn't, but it is possible.
And then also the whole thing of, oh, well, I can't do that trick because so-and-so did that trick. Well, so-and-so is a high-level pro. So if you do that trick down this, it's probably pretty good. I mean, it's like, oh, I can't backsmith that because fucking Mark Johnson did. So
yeah,
can't do it.
Don't limit yourself limit yourself because of other people. I understand not filming a trick because someone else has done it, because that does take away from the creativity side of the video, because it's a huge part of skateboarding seeing someone do something you haven't seen rather than it's kind of like any like artwork, any art world of sports, like say like cliff jump or like mountain biking, like or dirt biking. Say like someone does a big jump. If someone goes back and do that same second big jump, it's not as cool as the first person doing that big jump.
Okay, what if the first person that does that jump is Travis Pastrana, and then the second person that does that jump is just some fucking random high school kid?
Yeah, that's true.
And he's like, look at what I did. And he's like, dude, Travis did that jump. And me and him are the only ones that have done that jump.
It's just like you just know it was inspired by.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I respect when a skater's like, oh, I don't want to do that because so and so did. I'm like, okay, whatever. But in my head, I'm like, so fucking what?
So
like,
it depends on your level.
It's one thing if it's your homie. If you're like, oh, we were both having a part in this video, we're both skating this spot, and he just did front Smith, so I probably shouldn't do front Smith. That's acceptable. That's like, okay, you're both going to be in the same video, so yeah, you probably shouldn't do the same trick at the same time on the same thing.
Right.
But if it's like, oh, so-and-so did it in fucking 1997...
then that's okay. It depends on who you are, honestly,
like,
bro.
Okay, who cares?
Because like, say if I'm filming Jesse Boudreau, we will not film anything that we've seen someone else do. No way. Why that we?
Well, he doesn't need to. Yeah.
He doesn't need to, exactly. Yeah. So it depends on who you are. It depends on who you are. For
yeah,
sure.
I guess that's a good. If you're planning on like trying to get your shit on Thrasher or like trying to make a name for yourself.
Yeah,
then,
you don't want to go out doing what other people are doing. Yeah. It's that is important.
I do. Like, I see that. I guess my opinion's just coming from a mid-level skateboarder who's like, I'll take any trick. If I could do it, I'm gonna fucking. Sorry, that's the only trick I can do.
Yeah, but see, like with Jesse, there's so many options of what he can do.
Yeah,
we're always guaranteed he could do something that hasn't been done on whatever the obstacle is.
Yeah, he's
a big fan of letting the spot pick the trick for him too. Like,
well, it's gotta, especially for him because he's got such a huge bag of crazy shit that he could do that it's like.
That fool can't even like mentally keep in track with all this stuff. It's usually me like saying, "Yo, you should do this, bro."
And he's like, "I've never." And you like show him a clip. You're like, you have done that trick. And he's, "Oh yeah, that's right. I did. That's
totally,
right."
Yes,
right.
exactly.
He's like forgotten how to do more tricks than like we know how to do.
Jeez, yeah. I mean,
Must be nice, right?
It's just so beyond me.
Speaking of which, do we come to his part now? Right?
Yeah, that was a big gap. Sorry about that.
Yeah, what's up with the big gap?
It's the first. Is it the first one? Or the second one?
The second one.
Oh shit, dude! It's funny because I never even.
Oh man,
I may have never even seen them on DVD myself.
See, I don't think the first one had as big of a gap. Okay, so anyways, we're starting Jesse Boudreaux's part.
What do you call that trick?
Wall ride, late fucking pressure flip. I don't know.
Everyone says pressure flip.
Well, just because the way it flicked kind of like a pressure flip, and he used his back foot to like kind of scoop it
like you would a pressure
flip.
But
so
there wasn't the pressure there though.
But it was like
it's a different pressure.
But it kind of so he did like a wally and then did like a late hard flip, pressure flip fish looking thing.
What if we called it a no pressure flip? Because there's like an air flip.
An air flip. What did he call it? Because that's my other argument.
We argued about this. We're still arguing about this.
Jesse?
I mean myself.
What did he? So when if you ask him,
actually, no, I don't think he had an opinion.
He probably was just like, I don't know.
He wouldn't even care. I was arguing with the homies that filmed the second angle, and we're like,
he was like,
I was like,
call it whatever you fucking
back
want.
Foot inward. Because I'm like, it's not a pressure flip. My opinion, it's not a pressure flip because the pressure wasn't applied like on the ground. If you can do a pressure flip, you know how much you need the ground to do that trick.
Yeah,
like you can't do that.
Well,
shit
yeah,
in the air.
so you need the pressure,
right? So the pressure wasn't there. It ain't that.
So I'm trying to get to it here. Let's see it again. Okay, so he wallies this little statue thing, and then with his back foot pushes it. Yeah, so it's like I don't even know, dude.
Back foot whoop-de-doo.
Perfect.
Back foot whoop-de-doo works.
Perfect.
Can we get another noise for the back foot whoop-de-doo? Is it still going? That was funny, right? It was almost a joke.
So when the whole like nose grind overcrook debate fires up and people are like gonna fight each other over it, my opinion on it is always like if you landed it, you can call it whatever you want.
That's a good. I love that, bro.
If you didn't land it, then you need to shut the fuck up. Like you can argue about it all you want, but if you didn't land it,
that's a good
just
one.
like when you were like, okay, let's go to that rail, and you fucking ollie up and board slide it, and that shut me right the fuck up. You see, that's like it's the same thing when somebody's like, well, no, it's an overcrook. Well, did you do it? You're like, well, no. So it's what did they call it?
What did they call it?
Because if they are like, hey, I just overcrooked that rail, then it's a fucking overcrook.
If they're claiming overcrook, dude, yeah, I love the logic on that one, bro.
Because especially when you get like two guys like me and you arguing over who like what that overcrook was called on that fucking 13 stair handrail. Why are we arguing about it?
Yeah,
like,
we're not gonna get
no business in that conversation.
I'm so tired of that argument.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so dude, Jesse's so good. It's like it's hard to even explain what he's doing in most of his little tricks because there's like dude, like that the back three over to the side with the rough ass bank.
Dude, and that spot is not Mela. So it's gnarly ass spot in Toronto.
No, and he's just skating it like it's fucking nothing. And then this rail, dude, he's got a roller coaster rail for sure. It's got like 18 kinks in it. And it's only a 7 rail. Dude, this part is just like it's epic. How much traction have you guys gotten from this part? Anything? Have you gotten any accolades noticed? Have anybody calling for this guy?
We have Birdhouse. Because Jesse's dream sponsor was Birdhouse, so I sent them the video, and they were like, "Yeah, we seen it, we love it." Clyde Dixon says we really want him on the team, but with COVID, we have literally 0 boards in stock. Yeah. We can't send you guys nothing. So like, if you guys want to be patient until the boards start coming in,
as long as the contact's made there, and he keeps that communication open with wanting to be a part of them. Because that would be, I don't know him personally, but just being on Birdhouse, I know that they seem to take care of their people really well.
Right.
And Tony seems to be a good dude to ride for.
It'd be so awesome for Jesse to be part of Tony's company. Tony could send
I'm sure he'd be so hyped on this guy.
Dude, right? I mean, I'm sure he's already seen the footage.
Just like meeting him.
Yeah,
because again, like I don't really know him personally, but every time I have met him or have talked to anybody that does know him, just had nothing but amazingly nice things to say about him. That he's just like a rad dude on and off the skateboard. So obviously Tony is a rad dude as well and would appreciate a good person. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
So I mean, it seems like that would be a good fit for him.
And the skating already obviously backs
Dude,
itself
his skating will fit anywhere, bro.
Yeah, true.
Put him in any video and he'll mesh right in. He's got a good style. He's got a good look. He's like just hesh enough to fit in with those guys, but way tech enough to fit in with any of the other crews. And then also big enough, like he goes big enough to handle any company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so he could mesh with just about anybody, I think.
If Birdhouse doesn't work out, Gary Rogers thinks we really should go with hockey for Jesse. How do you feel about that? What do you think? Can you see hockey?
I'm not too familiar with them.
Nah.
Are they? I mean, I don't know them very much. Should I?
You should. I mean, fucking awesome.
I do.
They're almost the same thing.
Okay.
Ave and Jason Dill own both of them.
Okay.
But I guess hockey kind of is still sitting a little lower than FA, but their riders are sick. Their graphics are good. Their boards are amazing. I don't know if you ever skated one. Their boards are.
I've never even heard of them. So.
You never heard of hockey?
No.
What?
Well, no. I did just see. I came across that brand the other day. I forget what I was watching, but I came across some hockey decks and was like, that's an interesting company.
It's a weird name in my opinion, and they haven't really explained it because I don't understand it either. Even like I've actually filmed with them. They've come to Sacramento, picked me up.
Are they Canadian?
I don't think so. Is Ave Canadian?
No, that's the only thing I can think of is because of hockey. I mean, it's like, why would they be?
Why? Even the riders don't even understand it. I've asked Donovan Piscopo himself, like, what does hockey mean? He's like,
It's the name of the company, bro.
You gotta ask someone else.
Dude, this thing, he straight hits a full pipe. It's like a 6 foot tall. It's like a 7 foot tall full drainage ditch, and he just rides all up and all around it.
And comes back out.
Yeah, and just rides out like, what's up, guys?
So casual for my guy.
Dude, everything he does looks casual. Okay, so that was the ender. This was the backflip. Dude. Okay, so fucking fantastic ender for sure. You made all the music for this? Is that
90%. There was like 4 songs I didn't make.
Who made those?
Matt Beaton and his homies.
Matt Beaton made a song?
Matt Beaton made his song,
okay.
And his homie Julian helped him.
Interesting. What's that?
We could have had the sound for all these videos.
Yeah, we could have, but I wanted to.
Hit us up for copyright.
But we kind of wanted to talk too, so like.
Yeah, I didn't want it to.
And also, I honestly don't want to hear none of the music myself, bro. I've heard all this shit so many times. I don't want to hear none of it.
I'll turn that off. I socked my shit. Fucking Lucas. Good video.
Thanks, bro.
It was a good video. I felt like it was a pro level.
Appreciate you, dog.
Like legit, the skating was fucking stupendous. You know what I mean? Like angles were good. Cameras, it was all good. One thing I liked it how it was no transitions, like in between parts.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like black screen, next part, black screen.
Unfortunately, that's how it was. That's not how I was.
That was not on purpose.
It was not on. I mean,
okay,
yeah.
So
it
lightweight worked because it's skateboarding. But when I first popped in the DVD and sat down to watch it, I was like, just kind of.
It's rough, right, bro?
Starts okay, but a lot of it's it's got some grainy footage, it's got some raw skating, it's got some raw parts. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, well maybe that's the vibe that he was like, just like fuck it, just part.
Dude, I wanted the transitions. Honestly, like I had like a huge plan for this video, but it wasn't.
What happened?
Pretty much, I didn't have the second half of the footage till like the last like 2 weeks to the last like 2 days of putting the video out. Austin and I kind of had like a whole bunch of stuff happen. Him and Austin and I moved out of our place together. I was living in my truck for like 2 weeks. Like a month before the video was dropping too. I was pulling my computer about the same size as this one, a little bigger actually. Pulling this thing up to the library, trying to edit Purple Gold Bro with that thing. Jeez. And then renting a room and kind of just finalizing most of it by myself. And then still didn't have the footage until, like I said, like the last 2 weeks, bro. It was like, it was really like fucked up in the end. What happened? Like,
wow.
Like I said, how we had like one copy. That one copy, the first copies, they were made because we're like, we had to finish one at least tonight before tomorrow. We're about to premiere, and I spent the whole day on the second one working on the second one, and I didn't even finish it in time.
Jeez.
Dude, it was hectic, bro. It really hurt my feelings, bro, because I had such a huge plan for this video, and it like kind of fell out. Like it was way under expected what I wanted it to be. I didn't even want one video. It should have been 2 videos. It's too long to be one video. It was the purple video and the gold video. 2 discs, DVDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gary had the end of one of them. Jesse had the end of the second one.
But you ended up having to just mash them.
Austin wasn't down for it, and I wasn't trying to push more issues if he wasn't feeling it. But in my opinion, the video is like way too long. No one, to this day, like people don't sit really that long to watch videos. People's attention spans are they're shot, bro. Everybody wants like 2-minute videos these days. Like,
yeah, I look back at my 2 full lengths, and if I were to make those today, they'd probably be half the length because there's a lot of shit there. I'm like, should have put that in there.
Yeah,
should have put that in there.
We just had so many people, and there's just so much footage. And there's still so much footage I have that hasn't seen the light of day because I've had. I mean, it was still.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens when you do a homie video.
Yeah, and see, like myself, I did a video before, so I had the experience, but like trying to give someone else that experience wasn't happening. So like when I was trying to tell people we need to do this, they weren't really understanding until after they saw all this shit happen. And like,
yeah, that's why you said that.
These fools were like, we don't need to watch the master's copy. Let's just go. And I'm like,
no, you need to watch every frame, every single fucking frame of that master copy.
Bro.
Holy
this is
shit!
Like the night before the premiere, dog. This shit was so bad, and like, I thought I had control of it while filming, but when it came to the end, I didn't have the control I thought. It was
Yeah, that's
filming with some people that don't have that knowledge, and they think they have the knowledge, kind of end up ruining it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, like, they might have the, like, intentions. They think that it's supposed to go one way, and they think, everybody's got their opinion on things. But that's one of the main reasons why I don't work with a ton of people.
Yep, learned the hard way today, or not today. That experience.
That it can be fun, and you can make something great. But at this, a lot of times you're like, oh, it would have been better if, could be better if that or this or whatever, Rarely do you find somebody that you enjoy enough that you can work with on a regular basis, like that guy.
Fuck yeah. Cam, you're the man again, bro.
Cam and I have worked together on pretty much everything forever.
That could have been the first video, bro, because my part wasn't in this one. We didn't see my.
That's right. I didn't. You had a whole part.
I have a part, and I have a Canadian section because I went to Toronto 2 different times. And I have a bunch
maybe that was the first one. Then maybe the other one is the second one. Huh. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, so hit him up. Do you have copies left? Do you have copies left? If somebody hit you up and was
I don't have one myself, honestly. I don't want one on.
But you don't want one?
Dude, I hate this video.
Oh no!
It brings me back.
And here I am. I made you come on and talk about it.
I mean, I'm okay. So being myself, I know that like there's positives in it, like a lot of great skating, a lot of great shit. But there was also a lot of bad stuff that could have been prevented, but like,
yeah,
I don't know, it just didn't work.
Okay, well, I mean, you
can't
learned.
win all of them.
You learned,
yeah, dude. I learned. You guys come to the premiere of the new video, bro. Come see the new shit,
and we'll see at the new one. We'll be able to see what lessons you've learned and what you've done with it.
I'm doing this shit by myself now.
That's what's up. And it's just, you said it's unreleased stuff and then Jesse. So you only had to work with Jesse.
Yeah, and
so much easier.
Yeah. And then we make the music too, so we had to work together with the music as well too.
Jesse makes music?
Jesse plays the guitar on all our
stuff. Oh, that's right, yeah. Because the in that I have with Jesse, the mutual friend is little Maddie Jesse.
Oh, nice.
And they shred, and so Maddie's dad, I talk to him all the time, and Matt would tell me that Jesse just fucking shreds.
Big time, bro. Man, that fool is like a really living legend. Like, and the world still doesn't really see it yet because no one's really showing the world what he's doing. But soon.
Well, do you think it has to do with him being so mild mannered? Because like a guy like that, I mean, he should be getting massive exposure, but
he doesn't want it.
Yeah, and see, that just boggles my mind.
He doesn't want it. Like even when that Purple Gold part was gonna go on Thrasher, my guy was like, he didn't even care, bro. Thankfully, Gary Rogers like, nah, bro, we're making this shit happen. This shit's going up. Jesse doesn't care about stuff like that.
It's so crazy.
Jesse got invited to the Thrasher warehouse the other day, and then just ignored the text. Doesn't want to go. That's Jesse. I don't know. I always thought it was the dream to show up to the Thrasher warehouse and get a bunch of shit for free. But like, he's like, I don't feel like doing that. What? What?
Oh, I hope we're not sharing too much about him, but that's
No, we're good.
Yeah, he's
great dude.
He's definitely a dude just because of like I said, what I hear about him, he sounds like a fucking rad ass dude. But I just haven't. I've like met him a couple times here and there, but never had a chance to like hang out or skate with him or anything.
Dude, he's such like an introvert. Like not a lot of people get to do that with him.
That's what
I
hear.
Yeah,
so.
He's
but at the same
quiet.
time, I have to respect that because I'm the same way. I'm like the exact same way. Like to get me to go out and like, you know what I mean, to spend a day with or session with you is like, that's very rare. Yeah.
Right?
Very rare.
Very rare. I feel like we've only like really skated like publicly and once. I made that one time. Like,
and that was
Sac Ramp sometimes.
And that was like, we just like ran into each other. Like, right? I went there by myself to just get a session in.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, there's homies there. What's up? And which, if I go to the park and you're there and we know each other, I'll skate with you all day. But to have the scenario where you like text me or call me and you're like, hey, what are you doing today? You want to skate? And I'm like, oh, what's up? Let's go hang out. And then we actually meet up and go somewhere and skate and film and do the whole, you know, like friend thing. It's like, that's very, I mean, I think maybe like 3 people in the whole world have that story. They're like, oh yeah, I hit him up and we went out and skated. It's like, I'm working on it. I'm trying to be.
Get out of your bubble, bro.
I'm trying to be more open to, you know, hanging out with people. But
when are we making another video together?
I don't know.
Let's make something happen.
I've been really wanting to because I just got the new camera.
Dude, oh yeah.
So
and 6K.
Yeah, it's not up there anymore.
I keep thinking it's up there.
But I picked up, so people who don't know, I picked up a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K. And I've been shooting real estate with it.
Lucky.
It looks really nice. But I would really like to shoot some skateboarding. I did one little thing at PI where I, you know, put up that little montage on my Instagram.
I think I missed that. I don't think I saw that.
But let's see. In fact, I think I can bring it up right here. I shot just a handful of tricks on it, and it is super buttery, like super duper buttery. Let's see. Oh, I don't even think this computer will play it. I had to like upgrade everything with that camera because the 6K is crazy. Yeah, see, look, won't even play it. But it's crispy.
It's huge.
Yeah, if you want to go check it out on my Instagram, the Sense84 _. I put up. The only thing bad about Instagram though is they don't accept. You can't put 6K shit on Instagram. It has to be 1080 or less. So you got to like export your 6K shit all the way down to 1080.
It's kind of sad.
But it's still at 1080. It looks fucking
good, but it still does take away from the quality.
It
though.
looks, you know,
like
but on Instagram you're watching it at such a little tiny.
I hate it.
Yeah. But
it's the normal now.
If people want to see it, you got to do what you got to do. It took me like 17 exports to figure out how to get those files onto Instagram, because you can't just like export a 6K file and then try to put it on Instagram. It's like, no.
Nope. What are you thinking?
No. Oh man. Okay, so we got through the video. Super savage. Good stories, bad stories. You know, shit happens. But we live and learn. Talked a little bit about camera stuff. What are you shooting on now? You're shooting on GH5, right?
GH5,
which is not what you shot this video with.
No, VX1000.
This one was almost all VX1000. Was it all VX?
All VX, yeah.
It was all VX.
Yep.
No, there's no.
I don't think there was one HD clip in there. No.
That's what's up. Okay, so we've abandoned the VX.
Abandoned the VX, yes.
And because now you've got the GH5 and you've got something else too, right?
The HPX. But I need to update that.
That's
1080 still,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie. You were the reason that pushed me over the edge to buy that camera.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
In fact, I forgot I wanted to tell you this, that the other day we ran into each other and we were talking about, because I started filming with Sac Ramp to do like a little full length or whatever for the team there. Mm-hmm. And you were like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What are you gonna what are you gonna export it in? Like, what's it gonna be shown in?" And I was like, "Well, 1080, because that's." And you were like,
Dude, it's a shitty feeling.
I was like, "Oh,
it's like
oh, yeah, he's right. Like, oh, I gotta.
It's the past.
I gotta export it at 1080. Like, oh, I don't want to. Oh, and I literally had already been on the fence about wanting to upgrade because I have the 5D that shoots in 4K internal, but then I had the 80D that does 1080. So I was like, I put the fisheye on the 1080 and doing long lens with the 4K, and I'll just dumb the 4K down to 1080. Like, that was my plan. And then you were like, "Oh, 1080, huh? I'm like, "Oh, fucker. Okay. Oh, you're right. You know what?
But
fuck.
Yeah,
and then,
bro.
But then that because I literally was on the fence with not only skating but my business. Like, I need to step up into the next bracket. Just keep expanding my business. And like, yeah, okay, fine. You know what? It's not going to be exported in 1080. It's going to be in 6K, motherfucker.
Stepped it up. Thank you.
So what's up?
Love it.
Because, dude, thank you, sir. For giving me just that little push, just like when I was pushing you with that nollie crook. Like, come on, bro, don't give up on that shit. You could do it. And you're like, you know what, I can do it.
That's what friends do. And actually, since we're putting stuff out there, after our low card video, even myself, because I usually shoot skate videos in 30 frames per second, but how you were saying, like, you shoot 60 and then export it in 30, and that shit blew my mind. I was like, oh, that's what I got to do.
Yeah, because you still get the 30 frames look.
Still get the 30 frames look, but you even your slow motion still looks better.
Yeah, but you have more control over the, over your picture than.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I wasn't thinking that way, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're shooting interviews, if you're shooting like cinematic stuff, you can just shoot right in 24 or 30. But if you're shooting action, if you're shooting something that you're going to be doing like quick movements, like if you're shooting on a gimbal and you're doing like big swoops and pans, you got to shoot in a high frame rate. Otherwise, it'll be all jittery when you make
spaces.
Yeah, when you make that quick turn or that quick movement, it'll be all jittery. So you have to do it in a high frame rate and then just export.
I would only put it higher up to like 60 or whatever when I was shooting something I knew I was slow motioning,
Yeah. No,
like most of the time I would just shoot 30 because I was exporting 30, but like now only shoot 60. So like, thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, all right. See, that's how we learn. We talk shit to each other, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I should fix that because I don't want him to talk shit to me anymore." Okay, so I mean, do we have anything else to promote besides April 24th, Sac Ramp? It's the Black Gold video. Is that what are we calling it? What do you like? If you put out the flyer, what is it? What's going to be? I mostly
want to promote the montage more than the Black Gold video, honestly.
So
the Black Gold video is better, but like the montage is what I want to aim for.
What is it? Does it have a name? Is that?
I haven't put a title to it yet. Don't have no title.
Jerome's montage.
There we go. That's what we're gonna call it for now until I come up with the title. But hopefully I'll be dropping them every month. I haven't decided if it's gonna be monthly or every other month yet. But like I got a few months.
Okay, so you're trying to do like a cold gravy kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Dan. That's the good homie. That's
he's
the
been
man
on
right
too.
There.
Yeah.
Dan's done one. No way. Dude, I did not see that one. What the hell? I'm slacking. All right, I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah, Daniel.
That's the homie right there.
Daniel Miranda, cold gravy. He came in fact. You see the?
Hey, I did.
He actually brought me.
Earlier.
He brought me a little canvas with some artwork on it.
That's so sick.
And then brought me some. There's some every Sunday stickers over here.
But, I think I did see one already.
But yeah. Yeah, he's been on. In fact, I've been planning on hitting him up, Mr. Daniel, because he films all the time. So it's like, dude, just come on again. Let's talk again. He was actually one that I was super surprised because I don't know him. I just hit him up, was like, dude, I love your shit. Like, it'd be really cool to talk about some of the cold gravy shit. He was like, yeah. I'm like, okay,
get over here.
Cool. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So we'll look out for April 24th at Sac Ramp. Make sure to follow him, JRock 916.
Oh, sorry.
Right, 91.
916.
Yeah, JRock and then 91 and then spell out 6.
SIX. Yes, sir.
What else you got? Anything else to promote?
Nah, I think that's it right now. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Got it. All right, make sure to subscribe, like, follow us. Everything, all the social platforms at About That Ender. And we're out.
Thanks, bro.